Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Christina and we're back for another intuitive reading, and this one is for Andrada. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being open to me reading you, and let's pick your card. So I'm going to use the Osho Zen Tarot, and actually I'm going to do one more little flippity, floppity, shuffly, doodah. So Andrada, just sit back, breathe, enjoy, relax. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and yeah, this is your card. Oh, I love this card. Maturity, such a beautiful card. So this, a couple of points come up for here. Full cycle. So this is like coming to fruition, coming to fullness, coming to like complete circles, like coming full circle. It's like completing a task, growing into, stepping into, starting to live, starting to practice, starting to embody. It's like coming of age. You know, it's like learning something new, finding your way with it, stumbling here and there, and then finding, okay, now you're finding your stride and you can step up and you can step into it, and now you're like, you've matured within this point. So that's what I see here. There's also an element of like beauty and diversity and embracing like just embracing the diversity of life. Like, so I don't know if there's like an element of like a new routine, a new system coming into play that maybe you're resisting or maybe you're really excited about. I can relate to that. I'm stepping into a new routine, a new system starting Monday. I'm like so excited because I definitely thrive in variety, and so having a change being created in my daily living, I'm very excited because in creating something new, in stepping into a new environment, in a new experience, in a new relationship, in a new job, in a new whatever, when we're stepping into something we haven't done before, oh, the richness available to us in terms of being able to see who we are and our ability to grow. The best thing anyone can do for themselves, from my perspective, is to step out of the comfort zone or the routine of your day-to-day living and do something new. Try to incorporate something new as much as you can, because in that newness, while yes, it can be scary and maybe you don't like to make mistakes, or you know, the process of learning can be challenging, it's like if you can put yourself in a new environment, in a new situation, in a new activity, something that you're not familiar with, I mean, that's how you expand, right? That's the point of expansion. That's the point of us living here, is to expand in who we are and our understanding and our awareness of ourselves as life. We are not meant to experience the same things day in and day out. I don't know, maybe we are, but I feel like the amount of growth that I've had from being in new situations, from facing fears, walking through insecurities, feeling like I'm not good at something, and then practicing doing it and making mistakes and learning from those mistakes, that is where all my growth has happened. That's where I was able to really see what I'm capable of, is by being in these situations that are different for me. So it's easy to get like confident and like sure of yourself and maybe even a little cocky and egotistical when you're doing the same things over and over again, because you know it, you know how this goes, you know how it works, and you have your stride, and it's like, yeah, it's easy to do that. But you want to see who you really are. You want to see what you're really capable of. You want to see if you're really walking your talk. Do something new. Do something new. Change it up. Switch it up. Do something you wouldn't normally do. Talk to someone you wouldn't normally talk to. You know, push yourself to step out of your comfort zone. You know, they say, I don't even know what the saying is, but it's that point of like, you know, your ability to grow is outside of your comfort zone. So yeah, it's just that point of like, so I don't know if it is a matter of you're resisting something new or you're craving something new. You know, I talked to someone recently who was feeling really kind of down, and it was like this point of they just do the same thing every day, day in and day out. It's the same life. And that is how we've created life on earth, really. majority of us have created a life where we're basically doing the same thing Monday through Friday, even on the weekends. Like, we get into these routines where it's just like same thing, day in and day out, same thing, cycling through. And, you know, we do a vacation here or there once or twice a year. And it's like, I don't know about most people, but I feel like most people crave more. They crave something different. They crave knowing that there's more to life than just this fucking rat race, this wheel that we're just churning on, you know what I mean? And so it's just that point of you know, really embracing variety and embracing differences and embracing new experiences, and really, like, it's almost like, you know what, we've all been doing the same thing, all of us, humanity, have been doing the same thing long enough. Let's write something new into our lives. Let's choose something new. Let's decide to be different in a moment. Let's decide to speak the words we don't usually speak. Let's decide to act where we don't usually act. Let's decide to live where we usually hold ourselves back. Let's decide to go to this place we want to go to instead of just talking about it all the time. Like, let's actually do the things we've been wanting to do, but we haven't allowed ourselves to do. Yeah, there's such potential there for the collective, in terms of if more and more people started to live that way and approach their life, man, we would see such a change in this world fast on a global scale. But you know what? We're still walking individual points, you know, establishing our roots and who we are and our living example so that we can share and support other people. And so it's just the point of reflecting on, who are you in relation to new things? Are you bored? Do you feel stuck? Do you feel stagnant? Then I encourage you to try something new. What is it, something that you've been wanting to do but you haven't allowed yourself to do? Or if you're you know, if you're resisting being in a new environment, how can you open yourself up to the opportunities and the gifts and the new relationships and connections and potential opportunities that are around you now in this new environment? And also, if you are in a new situation and you're enjoying it, congratulations. Like, that's awesome that you're able to walk now into this new point feeling fulfilled, feeling complete, feeling ready, feeling like eager and ready to go. That's awesome. Pretty straightforward. There's lots of life there, lots of life in you. So I don't know too if it's like you're coming into more life inside of you, wanting to express more, wanting to do more, wanting to see more, wanting to live more, wanting to, you know, it's just like this, it's like this fullness, this blooming happening, like starting to see the flowers, starting to smell the roses, starting to really taste and feel the, you know, the aliveness of life, you know. And maybe that's the spring, but maybe that's how you feel about the spring. I can totally relate to that. Yeah, so great card. I'm gonna just read the book definition, so let's see what that says. Okay, so the book definition says, this figure stands alone, silent yet alert. The inner being is filled with flowers that carry the quality of springtime and regenerate wherever he goes. The inner flowering and the wholeness that he feels affords the possibility of unlimited movement. He can move in any direction, within and without. It makes no difference, and his joy and his maturity cannot be diminished by externals. He has come to a time of centeredness and expansiveness, the white glow around the figure in his protection and his light. All of life's experiences have brought him to this time of perfection. When you draw this card, know well this moment carries a gift for hard work well done. Your base is solid now, and success and good fortune are yours, for they are the outcome of what has already been experienced within. The distinction between the grasses and the blossoms is the same as between you not knowing that there are a Buddha and the moment you know that you are a Buddha. The distinction between the grasses and the blossoms is the same as you not knowing that you are a Buddha and the moment you know that you are a Buddha. In fact, there is no way to be otherwise. Buddha is completely blossomed, fully opened. His lotuses, his petals have come to a completion. Certainly, to be full of spring yourself is far more beautiful than the autumn dews following on the lotus leaves. That is one of the most beautiful things to watch, when autumn dews fall on the lotus leaves and shine in the morning sun like real pearls. But of course, it is a momentary experience. As the sun rises, the autumn dews start evaporating. This temporary beauty cannot be compared, certainly, with an external spring in your being. You look back as far as you can, and it has always been there. You look forward as much as you can, and you will be surprised. It is your very being. Wherever you are, it will be there, and the flowers will continue to shower on you. This is spiritual spring. One more point that comes up for this too is that point of realizing the internal of who you are inside yourself is where life comes alive. It's not going to be based on anything you do or accomplish or experience. It's gonna come from you. You know, it's that point of who am I in every single moment in relation to every single thing. Am I satisfied? Am I happy? Am I joyful? Am I peaceful? Am I knowing who I am and the gift that life really is? So it is that point of realizing, like, the flowering and the coming to life and the blooming in and stepping into oneself fully is an inside job. It's an inside job. Yes, external things can help facilitate that. Tools and techniques and environments for sure can help facilitate that, but ultimately this is a point of self within, who I am from the inside out, because my outside reflects my inside. And so my inside is where I do all my planting and seeding and watering and blooming and blossoming. It's from the inside out. So just ensure also that there's a balance happening in terms of making sure you're watering your inside and you're tending to that inner garden, that inner sanctuary, that inner temple. You know, the kingdom of God is within. You know, inside is where you dwell, and so ensuring that you're taking care of that inner you, because that inner you is what is expressed in this world. So, amazing reading. Hope it resonates. Let me know if you have questions, if you want further perspective. But thank you so much, Andrada, for being open to me reading you. I really enjoyed this one. So, take care. See you around. Bye-bye.